Hello, this is Dreams with Jam. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be working in the Meadow in this rebuild, episode 3 in the series. Thank you for coming back, or thank you for joining in if you're new. If you do like this video, please give it a like at the end and subscribe for more content. Episode 4 coming soon will be the forest. So today is a little different. It's a different video for sure. I struggled with this Meadow build from the get-go, and I really kind of hesitated to even put this video out. Number one, it kind of abruptly ends because it didn't record correctly. Like everything that could have gone wrong with this build, it went wrong. I was having trouble with placement. I was having trouble with, figuring out the overall design. And it was a struggle. So I hesitated on putting this video out, but I decided, no, I'm going to, because you know what? We all have these problems. We all have the days where everything fights us and nothing goes right, or the vision that we had in our mind is harder to not, put to paper, quote unquote. But I decided, no, I'm going to show this in its raw, gritty detail. It was a struggle, like I said. You'll see me start placing things like these rocks, and then in the next moment, the rocks are gone because I didn't like them. And it just kind of continued like that. And see, now they're gone. It's something we all kind of fight, I think. What do I do with this space? Or what do I do? This pond is in the way. The spacing isn't even, because nothing in this game lines up correctly, right? Or, like the Beast Castle, Beauty and the Beast Castle, the footprint on it is ginormous and you can't put anything in front of it. So we all struggle with those things. And like I said, I decided, no, I'm going to put this video out there and show my struggle. And you'll see, I'm kind of doing things backwards from what I normally do. I don't know why, but like I said, in my mind, it was, I want to make a fall build in the Meadow. And so I just kept grabbing pumpkins. It just kept happening. I didn't go in with my trees first, like I normally do, or my bushes. I did things kind of backwards, and it was very, I don't know. Nothing about this day kind of went right. I do like the way it finally worked out. Now, do I have a video of the final product? No, because like I said, nothing went right and it didn't record properly. So again, I'm going to be real with you that sometimes happens, and kind of is what it is. But I do know that this build was captured. I had another content creator do a valley visit and record a visit with this build. So I know it exists. And when it comes out, I'll link it in the description. But, don't be afraid to let the struggle happen. Just work with your items, play around. If you place it and then don't like it, delete it. Or if a building's not working somewhere, move it. Let it feel a little organic to you. Whatever works for you works for you. And we watch these content videos, whether it's me or another creator. You're getting inspiration from other designers, but sometimes it's hard for us to make it happen in our own valleys. Or we think, oh, I'm going to create a witch's cottage, but we don't have any trees that work in the space that you need it. Or, we're trying to pigeonhole things in where they maybe don't fit. So yeah, don't be discouraged. Keep working, keep doing it. And if you hate it, delete it. It's your valley. Ultimately, it's got to work for you. So the build that you're watching now, these red trees going down the center or whatever it is, might not work for you, or you don't like it. And that's cool, because ultimately you've got to love it, right? Your character is the one running around, and, it's something I think we all need to be reminded about is that this is a game and it's fun and it shouldn't be stressful. If you're feeling stressed out about it, take a step away for a little while. Come back to it. Take an hour break. Come back and say, okay, I had a thought, and try to make that thought happen. That's all we can do. So that was a long-winded way to say, I hope you stick around and watch the struggle, because that's what this is. But like I said, I did enjoy the final product, and you do get an idea of kind of where everything was placed and how it worked. But yeah, I'll let you enjoy this small section here, and then I will be back later in the video. Okay, and that's where that build ended. Like I said, nothing went right. Everything fought me. My creative process was kind of stilted by the fact that I didn't go in with a plan in mind. I just started grabbing items and seeing what fit and what didn't. That obviously was more painful than it needed to be for me. But again, it happens. We all have those moments. And I really appreciate you sticking through this video if you did. And just remember to keep on dreaming. And thank you so much for joining me. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video when we tackle the forest.